Hello and welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. I'm Dana Cowley and my guest today is David Brock-Smith. He's Curry County's Commissioner. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Since we had the chance to visit last year, what's new with your economy in Curry County?
We just finished a wrap-up of the third annual Cape Blanco Country Music Festival.
Fun.
It's been a fantastic economic boost to our region, especially with the Pacific Northwest advertising that has occurred over the course of 3 years. Unfortunately, it's moving to new pastures, no pun intended, out in fields over in Central Point, Oregon. So they're going to go from the cool coast to the heat of the valley, and
they might regret that. No,
they might indeed. Well, I think they will. So, but we're they kind of outgrew their potential land area there, so they're going to be. We're in conversation and possibly bringing something back with a little smaller venue. So.
Oh, very nice. How many people does that attract each year?
So we had close to 17,000 people in Sixes, Oregon, in North Curry County over the last 4 days. There was not last weekend, but the weekend before. Now, mind you, we only have about 22,500 citizens in Curry County, so. Just that
double
section.
Digits right there.
Indeed.
So, and as far as other advancements you've made in the past year, what else have the people been telling you they want to see, and what are you doing to deliver?
So we have a serious problem with a tree disease in South County. It's called sudden oak death, and sudden oak death is a fungus that affects tan oaks and other oak species, and it's laid waste to the forests and the tan oak forests of South County. And these tan oaks are a staple food supply for the and ecosystem there. Their acorns are. So, and it's creating a deadly fire risk, really.
The fire's been terrible in recent years.
And to put it in perspective, the quarantine area for this disease was 9 square miles in 2001, and today it's 515 square miles.
Oh boy.
So when we're talking about economic development in the economy, when this reaches this area and this timber resource, it has the potential to shut down the Port of Coos Bay because for export of timber. When a quarantine area exceeds the county itself, there's quarantine protocol for the counties around it. So no international shipping. The Coastal Caucus understood this. We worked with them and were able to move through the emergency board at the state a grant for $250,000, $50,000 block grant to the Association of Oregon Counties and County Solutions to address the issue and get the partners together. $100,000 to the Forest Service for treatment methods, and $100,000 to the Oregon Department of Forestry, for immediate treatment methods outside of the quarantine area.
All right, for prevention.
Oh, yes. And so we're moving everything forward. That just went through about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. And so we're getting things together and getting our partners together because the nursery industry is a very important economic driver for our county and our community. And if the nursery industry is in the quarantine area, you aren't going to be able to move any of those nursery stocks outside of the quarantine zone. So,
do the scientists know where this came from, how it got there? And then you mentioned the treatment and prevention. Is that pretty effective?
So one of the reasons why we're creating the task force and we're looking at new treatment methods. The scientists believe that it came over from overseas. It came through California, and was transplanted through the nursery stocks out of a California nursery. And so it affects a number of other species, azaleas, rhododendrons. It affects over 120 species. Some are carriers, such as myrtlewood. So it's a deadly disease. It will devastate not just Curry County's economy, but Southwest Oregon's economy. And we must deal with it right away. The Coastal Caucus gets it, and that's what we're moving forward.
All right. Well, I wish you the very best of luck with that very serious endeavor.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it, and we thank you for watching. I'm Dana Cowley, and this is Charter Local Edition Northwest.